Hey guys, so this is a really random video. It is the middle of the night. I'm going to just go ahead and apologize for my appearance. If you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to talk about some drama that happened today, and I am somebody who loves when there's some tea spilled. I actually really like drama, like for the entertainment value. Not so much of it's in my own life, but for the entertainment value of it in general, I think it's really interesting. And YouTube drama to me is just a whole nother level. And when it involves people that I watch on a daily basis, you know, I just feel like it's something I want to comment on, especially because this is just kind of wild and crazy. I don't even know. So really quick, gonna apologize for how I look. All this drama broke out while I was at work. When I got home from work, I watched the video, then I went to the gym, and then I came home and I showered, and now I have a face mask on and I decided to film this. So yeah, so this will probably be just a like straight upload to YouTube from my phone. So I'm sorry if there's any like weird parts, and also sorry that I look crazy. And if you can see my face mask, I don't know how much it's showing up because it's like kind of clear. Anyways, all right, so today Trisha Paytas dropped one of her iconic crying videos, I guess. Let me start this off by saying that I like Trisha as a person. I think she has a lot of really funny videos. I think that her comedic timing is actually really good. I don't think people give her as much credit as they should. I do think she is really funny when she is like, not even necessarily trying to be funny. It's just like she has a lot of witty banter that I think is funny. However, I don't watch all of her videos. Most of the time if I watch her videos, it's like her vlogs or like, I don't know, like random stuff that she does. But as a whole, I kind of like her as a person and all that. However, girl be crazy sometimes. Like, she is wild, and she puts out these videos where she will be just, you know, crying. A lot of times on the kitchen floor. She wasn't in the kitchen this time. She was like in her room, I think. And most of the time it has to do with guys. So Trisha has been dating Jason Nash. I'm sure you guys know this if you're watching this video. And they have a lot of drama, to say the least. I'm not gonna lie, like sometimes I just will watch their videos just to see if they're gonna fight, because it's kind of entertaining, to be honest. It's almost like when you watch the Kardashians or like you watch any kind of reality show, it's kind of entertaining. The only thing is like they're real people that are not being scripted, as far as I know. I mean, they could be like scripting all this. I don't know. People do anything for money these days, so like who really knows? But we're gonna just say that it's not scripted, anything that goes on with them. And they have a very like volatile relationship, I would say. I don't know. I think they're good together at some points, and then some points they're absolutely insane. So basically what went down is Trisha basically exposed a lot of Jason's friends, and Jason's friend group is the Vlog Squad, which is like David Dobrik, and then just like, you know, I mean, Liza's a part of it, Zane, Heath, Carlene, Aaron, Scott, you know, like all of them as a whole. This video didn't really expose all of them. It just kind of focused kind of on Jason, David, Jason's ex-wife, and then a couple of other people she just hit on. So I just want to talk about this video because this video was something else. And I honestly wasn't gonna make a video until I was on Twitter and I was just reading people's comments and seeing the different opinions people had. Crazy. So Trisha and Jason, let's just start there. They have a very volatile relationship, as I said. A lot of it has to do with Trisha just having a lot of insecurities. If you never watched Trisha, you know nothing about her, which would be kind of weird if you're watching this video. Regardless, Trisha has had a lot of issues in relationships. She's very, I would say, insecure in relationships, all of that. So I would say, like, as far as YouTube-wise and, like, us knowing, like, her relationship, her most public one has been with Jason. He obviously is another YouTuber, so that's kind of a whole thing. He is older than her. I think he's 45, she's 30. I think that's what she said in her video. So they do have a kind of an age gap in between their relationship. But anyways, so they kind of have a volatile relationship just because of different things, like her wanting to get married, have kids. He already has kids. He's already been married. He doesn't really want that. Blah, blah, blah. They have those issues. They have like random fights all the time. A lot of times in David Dobrik's vlogs, a lot of times, I'm not gonna lie, they kind of pick fun at Jason and Trisha's relationship, which is kind of awkward, I guess, like, but also they kind of set themselves up for it. I mean, it's just, it's like a lot. However, there was this particular joke that has come up a couple times in David's vlogs, where it's basically about Trisha and Jason wanting to have a threesome with Tana, and Tana's another YouTuber. She's like, Tana's either like 19 or 20, so she's even younger than Trisha. And honestly, it is kind of creepy. If you watch Tana's a hot mess, but she's really funny. It's a little weird that Jason, like, I do find that weird because Jason's 45 and Trisha's 30, and there's already an age gap, and then Tana, I think, just turned 20. So the fact that that's like a joke is kind of weird. I mean, they make a lot of inappropriate jokes in the vlogs, but this one has gotten progressively weirder. It started off as just like them saying it, and then there was like this clip in a vlog a couple days ago where Jason was like he would buy David a Ferrari if he got Tana to agree to a threesome, which is weird. And then flash forward to today's vlog where basically it was a bunch of people in a car, but Tana and Jason were there. David said something about a threesome. Tana just kind of like laughed it off, whatever. And then they said something, I forgot what they said exactly. I think Tana said like, why would you want to have one with me? And then David said something to the extent of, Jason likes broken women, isn't that right? And then he like laughed. And then it was like really awkward because like obviously they were kind of poking fun at Trisha and her like kind of being a little crazy at times, sometimes a lot crazy. And I thought that was, honestly, when I watched that, I watched it like first thing this morning, and that was uncomfortable. And I figured Trisha was probably upset about it, but when she made a video and I came home and saw it, I was like, yeah, no, she was definitely pissed off. So Trisha talks about in her video how like the whole topic just makes her uncomfortable, like obviously Tana being young and all that, and then just in general because she's insecure. And then she talks about, you know, like David asking Jason permission to put it in the vlog, even though like Trisha's uncomfortable with it, but he's still being like, okay, it's fine, you can put it in. I don't know, I feel like if that is your girl, I'm not saying like, you know, whatever. I think that it's, I don't even know how to say this. Like, I have to agree with Trisha on this. I don't agree with, like, really a lot of what she said I don't agree with. I do agree with her on a couple things. One, I do think it's creepy that they're joking around about this 45-year-old man hooking up with a 20-year-old. I think that's weird. Number two, I think it's weird that if your girlfriend has said something is bothering her, that you would still allow your friend to do it. Because obviously there was, you know, a permission and he granted the permission to put it in the video. That's all I'm saying. I just think, you know, if you're in a relationship and you're in it for the long haul, you would be more concerned. And granted, Trisha does a lot of crazy stuff if you watch their videos. She does a lot of crazy stuff. Girl, like, says things that I'm like, what the fuck? Like, honestly, like, things that she says, she honestly shouldn't say to Jason. Like, she said some shitty things to him. Like, there's probably compilations of it on YouTube. So I'm not saying by any means she's in the right. However, in a sense, it's like, you shouldn't do that. I don't know. But a lot of things she's done, she shouldn't have done either. So really, honestly, I don't think either of them are right. However, I do think the fact that he's like 45 and talking about that is just creepy. And I don't see how that's a joke. I think it's kind of weird, to be honest. Other than that, then Trisha goes into talking about David and how David, like, I guess, she started comparing him to Ted Bundy, which was uncomfortable. I'm just gonna throw a hard no here. I think that David is the type of person that he has a lot of action in a 4-minute, 20-second vlog. I think that David has a good heart. Like, granted, I don't know him. But I think in general he does. I can just tell by the way, like, he's always like getting stuff for other people, and like he doesn't really like to spend like money on himself, it seems like, and like all that I can kind of tell. But I feel like he does stretch for content sometimes, and sometimes maybe he does go too far, but you know, you're always trying to top what you did. So since he is one of the top creators, he's obviously going to constantly be trying to top what he's doing. So maybe sometimes he's taking it too far, but to compare him to a serial killer is like fucking insane. Like, I don't get it. She was really stretching there, not a big fan of that. She also started talking about Jason's ex-wife and how like his ex-wife didn't want like the kids around her or her to live with Jason and like blah blah blah. I don't think she should have dragged his personal stuff in there. I don't think that's okay. I think that if you have issues, if you and his ex-wife have issues, like that's private matter. Like don't put that on the internet. Like he has kids, his kids, you know, friends probably know that their dad's on the internet, and that's just gonna make things more awkward in the long run. Like there's a chance his kids could see that video, although she did delete it, so never mind, they wouldn't see it. Well, actually, no, they could if they're using social media. There's clips of it online, so if you want to see it, it's like on Twitter, like all kinds of clips. But you know, it's just like, don't bring that up. Like that's not an appropriate setting to bring that up. Like if you had a problem with that, you need to talk about that in private. Then she talks about another one of Jason's really good friends. His name is Brandon. She basically talks about him dating an underage girl, saying that she was like 17 and he was like 20 something when they started messing around. With that, Brandon tweeted something clarifying. He said that she was 18 when they started dating. I don't know if that's true. People have been saying, no, there's like blog footage proving she was 17, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, he may not have known she was 17. She may have told him she was 18. And then later, after they actually got serious, she may have like, you know, actually told him her real age. Or maybe after he was already invested in her, he found out her true age. People lie about their age. Like, it happens, you know. So I'm not necessarily saying he's wrong. I think with that whole thing, I don't see how that related to any of this. Other than her trying to make David look bad, saying he was deleting comments. And also, I just don't think Trisha likes Brandon, to be completely honest. Because there's a lot of videos you can kind of tell they have like hostility towards each other. So I think that she just wanted to like, you know, throw it under the bus or whatever. So I don't know a lot about Brandon. I don't think him and Trisha have like a great relationship to begin with, but I thought that was kind of uncalled for. Like if you want to like air out your dirty laundry with your boyfriend, like go ahead. But like don't throw other people into it. Don't throw his friends into it. She did warn them. She said if they ever broke up, she was going to expose everybody. But I'm saying it's not a good look for her. She's a 30-year-old woman. I don't know why she's out here doing that. At the same time, I'm not saying that she doesn't have a right to be upset, because she has a right to be upset about things. However, keep in mind that this kid, like David's younger than me. I think David's like 22, 23, something like that. David's a kid. Like his videos are like funny. They're like towards like an age demographic. She's a 30-year-old woman. Your 45-year-old boyfriend is the one that's hanging out with these group of 20-year-olds. Like obviously like he's gonna get put in these inappropriate situations. I think that you should probably like, I'm not trying to say this and this sounds really bad, but I'm older, like I'm 24. I have friends that are like younger than me. However, I don't have friends that, I'm not hanging out with like 10-year-olds. You know what I mean? Like Jason is 45 and he's hanging out with 20-year-olds, not people his own age. And you can tell Jason's maturity level sometimes is that of a 20-something-year-old, because that's who he's hanging around. And I think that Trisha, if she's gonna date someone older, she needs to date somebody that's actually like mature and that she can have a mature relationship with, and somebody that wants the same thing she wants, which is kids and to be married. And Jason has said he doesn't want that. So I think that this might be the end of the relationship. I don't know, because she did go and just start like exposing his friends and like throwing them under the bus. And David and Brandon are like, I think, two of his closest friends. So I don't know. As far as Jason using Trisha for money, I don't know if that's true. Sometimes it seems like it, but you know what? I don't know their relationship. So who knows? That's like a joke they throw around. So who really knows if that's real? But guys, the drama's like crazy. Like I don't even know. Trisha did delete her videos, so we'll see if there's any more tweets or if anybody posts another video. As of right now, only Brandon has posted something, which was just to clarify about his relationship. Trisha deleted her video. I don't know why she deleted it. David, Jason, they haven't commented on it. I don't think anybody else from the vlog squad has commented, because they really weren't like mentioned too much in it. But yeah, so as far as I'm concerned, my little rundown of it is the threesome jokes with Tana are weird, because Jason's 45. That's creepy. Tana's in a relationship. She obviously doesn't seem like, she seems like she laughs it off, but doesn't really care for the joke, whatever. I mean, Tana just kind of I feel like goes with the flow, but I feel like that's still weird. Trisha, she has a right to be upset about that. However, she has to take into account I'm sure there's plenty of things that she said, which there are video footage of, that probably has made Jason upset, including saying that she would fuck David. So, you know, let's go with that. Exposing, if you want to call it that, David and Brandon, there was no reason for that. You're in a fight with your boyfriend because your boyfriend approved something to be in a video. If your boyfriend hadn't approved it, it wouldn't have been in the video. Dragging, you know, Jason's ex-wife and kids into it, not necessary. There was no reason for that. That should have been handled privately. Honestly, this whole video shouldn't have been posted. I'm glad she deleted it, but it didn't really matter. It had been up for like 6 hours when I saw it. So to be honest, like, it really didn't matter. Everybody's seen it. There's video clips of it. It's on the internet forever now. So, I really don't think anybody's in the right here. But I just needed to talk about it because that was just like some drama that I was not expecting today. It really amped up my Saturday night off. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I watch all these people, so, you know, it's interesting. But I mean, I don't know. I just want to see how this implodes, like what happens after. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Also, I have more videos that I have filmed. I was actually editing a video before all this happened, so I'm gonna keep editing that. It's a like workout fitness video. I'm doing like a whole like lifestyle change. I'm really excited about it. It's like a lot of things. It's not just like fitness exercise. It's like a lot of stuff I'm working on. I actually got like a new hairstyle, which you can't see right now. So I'm really excited. I'll keep you guys updated. I have like some life stuff going on, but that'll all be in like future videos. I have those like parts of them filmed. I just haven't had time to sit down and edit it because I've just been working like crazy. So anyways, I have a couple days off this week, so we'll get some editing and stuff done then. But for now, I'm gonna go. Like I said, let me know what you think and subscribe if you're not already, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.